This is the World of Sports Network presentation.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's the G to the U to the R to the U. So this is our week number 10 preview. But like always, before we go week 10, we got to go back and talk about week 9 real quick. So week 9, we just call it a bye week, all right, for us. So we went 2-5. That was the worst week we had in basically in a year and a half, all right? So 2-5. So we just like most of the teams, like just like the Buccaneers, we're just gonna throw that tape away, all right? Throw that tape away. So we're gonna start like always on a Thursday night game, man. So week 10 starts with the Colts taking on the Tennessee Titans. So how I feel about this? Obviously, the Colts coming off a devastating, a hard loss versus the Baltimore Ravens, which I thought they played pretty well. They just got worn down. Lamar Jackson did what Lamar Jackson does, basically ran all over them. And in the fourth quarter, they just leaned on the Colts defense. So, but with that said, the Colts are playing the Titans. And one thing I do know about the Colts, historically, they own the Titans, man. They just own the Titans. Yes, I know the last time they met, the Titans won that game, but they own the Titans. And I see this game because there's an armor, the little chink in the Titans armor I don't really like. And that's just their defense, especially their third down defense. They allowed about 55% third down conversion. So, and I anticipate my man Phillip Rivers to have his best game as an Indianapolis Colts versus the Titans is just a good matchup for me, in my opinion, man. The Titans don't have no pass rush. The Colts it's just good for an old guy like Phillip Rivers when he don't got to worry about people all over his feet and in his mug. So with that said, Colts win 23-21, Indianapolis 23-21, Naptown. Texans versus the Cleveland Browns. So basically, the Browns are coming out of a bye, man. I like what the Browns are doing right now. I think Baker Mayfield and the offense, they got the identity. I always talk about, let me see your ID. Your ID tell you who you are. You know what I'm saying? Your identity. So I think right now when I look at the Cleveland Browns, I kind of see what their identity, it matches their age. Their visual, look their age. So I anticipate them running the ball, man. The Texans defense stinks. You could basically do whatever you want with them. You could pass, you could run, you could do whatever. So I anticipate the Cleveland Browns to come out to bye, Kevin Stefanski and company to just get back into basic and just pound, and play action. Pound, play action. I anticipate the Cleveland offense to do that, and Myles Garrett to get after my man Deshaun Watson. The Browns win this one 33-25 Cleveland, 33-25 Cleveland. With the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New York Football Giants. So what I love about this game is generally the Eagles, in my opinion, just in my eyes, I'm not looking at no stats. Y'all know me. It's not about the analytics. It's about the analytics. So what I've seen being an NFC East guy, man, the Eagles basically owns the Giants. There's certain teams that own certain teams. Like we know the Giants own the Washington football team. Formerly known Redskins. They could be Redskins. They could be Washington football team. I don't give a damn if they play Washington football. That the New York Giants owns them. You know what I'm saying? And the Philadelphia Eagles, historically, they always give the Giants headache, man. And I anticipate the same thing. The Eagles coming out of a bye, Dougie P had time to spice some things up. So I anticipate a couple of trickery play here by Dougie P. And at the end of the day, I know the Eagles got a lot of injuries, but people are getting healthy. You know what I'm saying? So look for the Eagles. And one thing I always tell before I finish, one thing I always say is right now in this NFC East or least, the Eagles got the best quarterback remaining. They got the best coach remaining, and they just got the best overall personnel grouping. So with that said, the cream of the crop always rise up. And at the end of the day, the Eagles still got the best defense in the division. I know people want to talk about the Washington football. No. The Eagles still got the best defense in the whole division. So you got the best quarterback, the best coach, the best personnel, and the best defense equals the best team over the Giants. 27-23. Fly, Eagles, fly. Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Carolinas. Right here, y'all. Y'all know how I feel about my man Matt Rule. Y'all know how I feel about Matt Rule. Rule number 1, like Matt Rule. Rule number 2, always follow rule number 1. That's how I feel about my man Matt Rule. So this is what I'm calling this right now. Ring the bell. Bing, 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 bing. The Guru's upset of the week right here. The big upset, dog. Take this straight to the bank. Hold up. They are going to be in the bank right there. It's going to be the Bank of America Stadium, baby. Cash this check. The Carolina Panthers, they're going against the Buccaneers. This is the second time they're going around. This is the second time. So my man Matt Rule, Joe Brady already seen this team. I anticipate the Buccaneers and TBD, Todd Bowles' defense to be uberly aggressive. Just the fact that what just happened, that embarrassment just happened on Sunday night. So I expect them to be uberly aggressive, and this underrated receiving core with DJ Clark and my man Anderson. I can't even think about his name right now because I got everything in my head. But my man is a beast, dude. And obviously C-Mac is back. So this is the upset special. You talking about you got an upset stomach? There is no Pepto-Bismol for this, baby. Carolina Panthers 31, Tampa Bay 29, the Pepto-Bismol Bowl, because this is the upset stomach pick of the week, baby. The Broncos taking on the Raiders. Bro, you go look. I hope y'all ain't, hey, I gotta wake y'all up. The Raiders, the Oakland Raiders, sorry, my bad. The Vegas Raiders, the guru, I'm bad. I be slipping, man. I slip up. Sometimes my shoelace is untied. Sometimes I get caught slipping and falling. I got myself, though. It's all good. But check this out, though. My Las Vegas Raiders, my man Gruden and Mayock, they're playing against the Broncos. Tell the truth, the Broncos offense stinks. The Broncos stinks. Drew Luck, I don't think Drew Luck is a guy. Tell the truth, I think Drew Luck stinks, to be honest with you. I think he's a backup. I think he's going to be one of those guys. He's going to be a career backup. You know, that's just my opinion. He looks good throwing the ball or whatever, but I've seen that before. He just there's something about his head he don't have. But what I do know, I do like about the Raiders, they got my man Josh Jacobs, bro. Hey, I know you're a millennial by not know this, dog, but I'm going to do this film. Y'all check this out, right? In fact, y'all go subscribe to this channel right now, because on Saturday, I'm going to give y'all a spotlight. This is, if y'all still watching this is an inside info just for y'all watching this right now. I'm going to spotlight and probably the most underrated running back in the league right now, who deserves to be top 5. Josh Jacobs, man. Josh Jacobs. Y'all remember Cadillac Williams? You know what I'm saying? My man Gruden used to have this kid named Cadillac Williams. Cornell Williams, dog, back in Tampa Bay, back in his days. Josh Jacobs is Cadillac Williams, dog. What that means, the Raiders are going to pound and bully Denver Broncos in a tight division game. 24-20, Raiders 24-20, led by the new Cadillac, baby. Gruden's new Cadillac, Josh Jacobs. Chargers taking on the Miami Dolphins. So check this out. You know what I'm saying? This is the battle of the rookie quarterbacks, man. But I'm not even worried about that. I'm not even focusing on that. I'm focusing on one thing. This is the Brian Flores, dog, because this is going to be a Belichickian type performance right here. Y'all know how historically Bill Belichick just destroyed rookie quarterbacks, young quarterbacks, things of that nature. But let me tell y'all something about this dude, man, Brian Flores. He came from the same mode. He's about to give Justin Herbert his worst game. What is this about to be the welcome to the NFL game for my man Justin Herbert? I know he's everything. He's throwing deep balls. Everybody like what he's doing. Blase. Yes, that's cute. But this game, dog, y'all mark my words, this is going to be an ugly game because the matchup, man, the Dolphins defense, they're more aggressive. They're going to line up, especially in the secondary, and get physically aggressive with those DBs and confuse my man Justin Herbert. I anticipate multiple interception thrown by Justin Herbert. Yes, multiple turnover by the young kid, because Brian Flores will confuse that, man. And Tua will do what Tua has to do. But this is going to be a Brian Flores out-coaching and out-classing my man Anthony Lynn in a 20-18 victory in Miami. 20-18 victory. Bills taking on the Arizona Cardinals, man. So check this out. This game right here, this is it's going to be a close game. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to a close game, I look at certain things right here, man. Who got a better quarterback in this situation? You know, it could be Josh Allen or Kyler Murray. Right now, let's just be real. If we're talking about right today, you can flip up a coin. So we really don't know. So if that's said, I will move on. So now we call that a tie, whatever, right? Coaching staff. I like McDermott. I think McDermott right now is a better coach than Kingsbury. I just think that's what it is. The Buffalo Bills team are always prepared. That's what I know about them. Those guys are always well prepared, man. And frankly, what I think the Cardinals are the Buffalo Bills of last year in a sense. They're just a year away. And with that said, the Bills, just because they had that year underneath the belt, know how to win games like this. Because this is a game, if you're that type of team, if you're going to be one of those teams that's going to win a playoff game at home, this is the type of games you have to win. And I anticipate a division leader and winner like the Buffalo Bills will come out of Arizona with a 28-27 W. Jameis Winston style, baby. They're going to be eating dubs, baby, in freaking Arizona, man. Hey, yo, I got to do that, man. I was just finding a reason to do that Jameis Winston eat that W joint, bro. Anyways, while I got y'all tripping, y'all go ahead, man. Hit that bell. Go subscribe to the channel. We like this momentum. And let me know y'all's pick too, by the way, man. Because we're going to finish it up with the home team. So let's just talk about it, man. It's the Hawks taking on the Rams, bro. So let's just put it like this. All right, let me just get this out the way. Aaron Donald, 12 game against Russ and the Seahawks, right? 12 sacks. So it's going to be 13 game, it's going to be 13 sacks. So just get it out the way. Aaron Donald's going to get his sack. We know it. I know it. So I ain't even going to worry about it. All right. So now the next thing is the best thing to happen to the Seahawks. The best thing to happen to them is they are not playing a mobile quarterback. It seemed like when they played a mobile quarterback this season, straight embarrassing the defense, from a Cam Newton to the Josh Allen to the Kyler Murray, you know what I'm saying? Even Dak, those dudes just have problems with guys that got ability and agility. Thank goodness my man Jared Goff is a standing sack of potatoes. So we ain't got to worry about him being a scrambled eggs. Because, you know, we're allergic to scrambled eggs. We don't like scrambled eggs out here in the Pacific Northwest. All that scrambled, we only want one scrambled eggs, dog. That's all we want. We don't want that. You know what I'm saying? That's an egg Benedict. It's called freaking Russell Wilson. We don't need nobody else's scrambled damn eggs, all right? So with that said, we're going to have a whole bunch of sack on my sack for a piece of potato, man. Look for the Hawks to get 3 sacks and force Jared Goff to beat Jared Goff in another classic NFC West battle. 34-33 Seahawks. Take the over. 34-33 Seahawks, man. And that right there is the Week 10 preview, man. Y'all know the drill. Like this, love this, share this, and I am out.